So it's really early morning. It's about 5 a.m. and I can't really sleep right now because I'm just cooped up and stressed and I don't know. But Pew is having fun somewhere here and I'm just gonna head out and maybe hike a little bit and explore and be in nature for a little while. Try and get my mind out of this rut that I'm feeling right now. Okay. So here I am, finally, on this beautiful lake, this little bit of an islet. So I'm feeling way better than I did in the morning. The drive up to here was very beautiful, and then I met this awesome person who was taking a drone shot, and he showed me some of his drone shots. He has been doing this for a few years, and his drone shots were like above the clouds. The point is chatting with him and how awesome his energy was. Maybe that's all I needed, at least to get myself motivated. You see, I've traveled so much all the time. And so after the pandemic, I know that this is my brain playing games with me. This is its own version of some sort of a island fever or cabin fever because I feel suffocated and stuck. And I remember there was this one time when I was feeling the same and I took a whole day to go out to Outer Banks. And that's kind of far. I usually don't do such a far off trip for a day. I spent time there, I relaxed for till evening, it was a 3.5 hour drive or something. Then when I came back home, my apartment just looked way bigger, which just shows you what a psychological effect it has when you feel stuck. Of course, travel is a privilege, I've always known that, but I always saw it as something recreational. But I also know I could do it because I can afford to do it. There are many people who can't. And so I was like, yeah, it's not an absolute necessity, but now I realize that some form of travel is an absolute necessity, and this is so crucial. It's one thing to know something, and it's another thing to feel something. You might know something, but even with that, you might feel miserable. You might know better, but even with that, you feel what you feel. And this is one of those situations where I do know better, that my situation is not terrible, but I feel horrible. I know one time I was kind of sick with something, and I got so stressed that my body went numb, and it went numb for 3 days, and I went to a neurologist, basically. And he said, everything is fine. Stress can do weird things to you. He was a sleep specialist as well. So he said he has had the most patients, the most business in this time than ever before. And this is a psychological test. It's no matter how strong you are as a person, it does get to you. So anyway, I know this, but being in nature definitely helps. Taking things slow helps. Everything adds to your stress. You being stuck, you having a job that's stressful, you having personal life that might be stressful. There's so many things that can be stressful. Traffic can be stressful for certain people. It has never been for me, but the important thing is to take the time to take care of yourself, whether it's like going out in nature, meditating, or sleeping, eating well, exercising. I'm trying to do that, but it's tough. It's really tough.
Alright, could you please do something with this? This is not normal. What is this? It's all kinds of stuff. You should see over here. That's so much leftover food. You'd be be
Oh
good
my
for
gosh.
days. Yeah.
I never saw this.
How do you not? You sit over here? Barely, but. Hey, at least if you break down, you got enough food to last you a few days.
So Kevin just left after being like super annoyed because he forgot the batteries, but I think that's a good thing because he never learned the lesson to check stuff before he leaves. And he left me here. Basically, this is like the worst place to be left at. So just, it's a beautiful sunset. We went on some runs, some Uber runs. I'm enjoying myself. This is an unbelievable view for where we are at. I mean, I've seen gorgeous sunsets, but like, you know, every gorgeous sunset is special. So, I'm enjoying it. So beautiful, and Kevin is back. He came back so fast that it worries me if he wrecked my car.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Look at this moon and the sunset, and this guy really stressed about the drone. It's hilarious. There goes the drone. It's an expensive drone. Ah! There it goes onto the horizon, flying off. It makes me so nervous. It's such an expensive drone. Flying over the water. This is basically our third time flying it. What do you think one should do? Should they look at the drone or the video when they fly the drone?
Depends how close it is. And if you're trying to record video, then obviously you use the video from the drone. So, I mean, I'm not an expert, but this is information I can, retail from this. Is you just gotta, depending on what you're doing.
What if, that's neither here or there, basically.
Yeah, it's a happy medium.
You can just say, I don't know.
I don't know. Do
Everything. Oh man. Look at the moon, Kevs.
Yeah.
Shining bright.
Like you.
All these sounds, they make me want to go to Costa Rica.
Is that what it reminds you of?
Well, I haven't been there, but that's what I imagine it being. Very, very like full of beautiful nature and these kind of sounds from different birds and animals. Hey guys! So if you liked my video, please actually go ahead and like my video. Also show me support by subscribing to my channel because I'm working so hard for this. And hit the bell icon so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you!